and then a compensation plan that minimized or eliminated competition within the organization. Instead of being horizontal and having to have many stores, many units, many salespeople, many franchises, and spreading ourselves thin with everyone in competition, we came up with a vertical model where everybody would get credit when anybody produced anything was ordered, anything was sold. Now, if I was to give $1 to each person in the front row here on a product that was sold so that they all got credit for it, I would very soon run out of money. So we very quickly realized that in order to give everybody credit, you needed a multiplier or a common denominator. And look how smart I am. The smallest common denominator is 2. That takes about a 3rd grade education. The smallest multiplier is 2. So we figured out how to pay the most money on the smallest multiplier so that everybody could get credit and they would not be in competition with each other. And they would be working together and everybody would have a better chance of succeeding. Okay, so we created the vertical marketing model, the MPCP based on binomial marketing. A tracking system designed to accumulate sales infinitely. So it didn't matter how long it took or how many people it took for somebody to succeed. It would search infinitely and accumulate volume so that it wasn't a matter of if somebody would earn, it was simply a matter of when they would earn, if they just stayed with the system. And a business that was not only profitable, but stable. Now, I know that especially in some areas, in some businesses, in some countries, people look for a fast buck, a fast dollar, a fast earn. And that's natural, that's human nature. But however, most of the time when you make a fast dollar or a fast buck, as the saying goes, it's at somebody else's expense. And quite often, it doesn't last. And then you have to start over again. It's an entrepreneur's dream to find something that's not only profitable, but stable, that'll last, where we don't have to redo it and start over. And that's what I love about the Market America residual income system. We build it once, we have longevity, we have stability, we have profitability. But you build it once and the income keeps coming in. And these leaders are proof of it, because those checks come in Monday after Monday after Monday, week after week, month after month, year after year. We wanted a business that was dynamic and not static and would change with the markets and trends. Think about a company like Smith Corona Typewriters, world-renowned, Fortune 50 company. Everybody used them. And if you worked there, you had a great future and a secure job. And 1 year later, they were totally out of business. Because of what? The word processor and computers. Folks, in this day and age of the information age and technology age, products emerge and flourish and disappear overnight. We didn't want to be affected by those swings. We wanted to be able to be where the action was, okay? And if something new came along, you would benefit from it. So we created a system that was not static, a product brokerage system, which was market-driven, where we weren't telling you what to buy or sell. You told us what to sell, what to buy, what to market, because we were listening to what people wanted, what people were looking for. One-to-one marketing and finding out what people want. Very simple concept. People hate to be sold, but they love to buy. When you go to a store and a salesman comes up to you and says, "Can I help you?" You don't say, "Yeah, sell me something." You generally say, "Just looking, waiting for my wife, just browsing." But think of because we don't like to be pressured. We don't like to be intimidated. Okay? We don't like to be bothered. But think of the other side of that little statement. People hate to be sold, but they love to buy. Don't we love to buy? Don't we love to find what we want and order it and get it the best deal on it? So you see, we focus on not what we want to sell people. We focus on what they want to buy. And we simply find it for them and connect the product to the person. Now, is that a smart idea? It certainly is, you see. And it was a vision that customers and UFOs determine what we sell because they know what the customer wants. And a systemized approach where a person did not have to figure the business out. Like a franchise, but without the downside of having the franchise fee or the large investment or the risk or having to work behind a store 40 hours a week. They could basically work at home in their underwear if they wanted. But a systemized approach where the average person didn't have to figure it out. All they had to do was plug into the system and they would experience success. And most importantly, the great diamond, the great jewel, the great gold mine in Market America is residual income. It's the ultimate economic solution to wealth building and freedom, to financial independence. And all residual income means is that you put time in once, and instead of exchanging time for money, like on a job, you build something, create something, invent something, and you get paid over and over and over again for the rest of your life, as long as that's being used. So we created a model where we built an unfranchised that has a customer base and a system behind it. Provide people products. You do it once, and it might take 2 to 3 years, but you get paid over and over and over again for the rest of your life so that you have freedom. An incredible system. And a business that could be willed and passed down generation to generation where you're leaving a legacy to people because you built something that's that solid, that's that real, okay, that's that viable. And that's a beautiful thing about the Market America unfranchised system. So, you know, really I'm here today to wrap it all up for you in a little package to take home, what we're all about, so that you can take this knowledge and this belief of what Market America is about and tell people about it. And also to be clear about where you're going, okay? I'm here to recharge your batteries, if you will. Okay, we all go out there and we build and kind of drain our batteries and we need to get recharged. I'm here to give you a reality check, a check on what is going on in life in the world and that we are right in line with reality. I'm here to help you have the best event ever, and I really believe that's going to happen. Sometimes I wish they could just grind me up into a little pill. And some of the leaders here, we could put them in as ingredients too. And I would love to do that in a little pill and give you double BV on it or double IBV on it so that everybody would take it. Because when you took that pill and I got into your blood and into your brain and you could feel what I feel, know what I know, believe what I believe, you would break out in a sweat and you would break out the door and tell everybody about this. Because that's how strong it is when you understand, when you believe, when you become the business. So a lot of people say, well, JR, you like to motivate people, right? You're a motivator. You get them all excited. I said, no, I don't really like motivating people because it doesn't do any good. Oh, I'm excited. And then they don't do anything. I like to irritate people. And I hope that I irritate you a little bit today. Because nothing ever great happens until somebody gets fed up, sick and tired. So get out of my way, I'm going to make it happen. So if I irritate you a little bit, and you're rubbing in your seat, wiggling in your seat because I'm irritating you, that's a good thing. And understand, I do it because I believe in you, and I want you to be successful.